Welcome to 16th lesson on data statistics and how to save the graph in the MATLAB and some other features. So let me take a small example here. I am going to plot a graph for this particular function, like we are having x is equal to sin t and y is equal to t and z is equal to some factorial equation we are having. Now we need to be plot a graph for these three things. So here let me first of all memorize that I am going to plot all these three graphs in a single graph window where my time interval for the t will be common. So for that one I will try to take t variable as t is equal to linspace. So where this linspace is a command in the MATLAB which it will be giving me some values in between this particular range from 0 to 100 with an interval of 2 into pi, like this. So simple thing, I can able to execute these thing in the command window like this. I can see some values I am getting. Next I will go for declaration of sin case sin of t. Next y I will consider it as t, means y axis will be my t value, or you can interchange it. I will go for x as a t or y as it is, that depends upon your requirement. Next z is equal to t minus t square to the power of 2 factorial 3 factorial. So 3 to the power of 3 by 3 factorial. Z is equal to t minus t cube by 3 factorial. So 3 factorial basically it will be 6. So how we are going to write this one? T minus t power 3 by 3 factorial is 3 into 3 into 2 into 1, that is 6. I will directly enter the value like this. Close the brackets, and here there is an element operator. That means the value of t every time it has to enter into this particular thing. So here I have to use an element operator called as dot. That is important. Next I am going to plot of x comma y, okay, comma x comma, or plot of x comma y, or I will take like this y comma x comma y comma z. I am plotting two graphs in the same, like y will be one of the basic f-x axis and x is going to be vary the time interval and y is having certain time interval like this. And then I am going to save it with name some random name I am giving, running it. So if I try to run it, I will get one window like this. Yes. So for the t values I have plotted the graph. Now I will open the plots and tools doc figure in this graph to see more features regarding to this part. So here once I open here, first thing is I will give the basic things, that is what is the x label. X label will be t interval, so t I will give. Y axis there are two things, one is sin of t function and some case of, like I can say some kind of series, okay, some case of series function. So two functions are there, okay, one is x and one is z, and on the x axis I have given the y, that is the t value. Now and I will give the title as, so here we can give simple case of sin function, like that I will give the title. Now most important thing is here we are having two lines, one is red color and one is blue color. So which is going to be represent y and x data and which is going to be represent y and z data, I cannot able to decide. So that's why I need to insert the legend. So here there is an option called as insert legend. If you can see here, there is an option called as insert legend. If you press this insert legend, so automatically the data will be captured into the graph in the form of data 1 and data 2. Now I can able to say that data 1 is the case which I have given for y and x, and data 2 is the case which I have given for z and y. So I will go here, I will mention, I can able to adjust it because it is somewhat disturbing to that graph, so I will try to adjust it. Then here I will go and represent the display name as y versus, or I can write like this, t versus sine of t, like that I can able to give it. And for data also I will give it, data 2 also I will give it as t versus series function, like that I can give some random names, whatever the names it may be. Okay, we can select the some random names. So after selecting this one, now I have to give the markers and all. So I will select this particular graph, I will go here, I will select the line as default and marker as I will go with the diamond marker, and I will change the line size also. Line size I need to have little much bigger. Okay, bigger means these diamond symbols are missing. I will go for 1 so that I can see these diamond symbols clearly. Next I will select this blue line selection, and then I will go for changing this blue line to double dash. Okay, then I will select the marker here as some case of a round. Okay, and here I will change that marker size also, we can change. Here I will change the marker color to thick blue, like this. Or if this is confusing marker, we can go for star also, or we can go for some kind of plus also, whatever the type of the marker it is. I will be customized like this. Then one of the most important here is data statistics. So in the tools menu we are having data statistics. So I will press it. Now here what this data statistics tool is going to be talk about means, in this particular graph, what is the minimum value, what is the maximum value, what is the mean value, median value, standard deviation value, ranges value, these things and all I can able to plot it in this graph clearly, as well as I can able to save this data into the workspace also. So let me go with the one by one. So first of all I am going with t versus sin t, So in the t versus sin t, I need to have the maximum value. So if I try to press this maximum value, I can able to see a dotted line in the x graph, that is in the x I got the maximum value. Simultaneously on the y axis, where is the maximum value, I can able to represent like this. So here I can able to see y axis maximum line. Okay, here you can able to see it clearly. And these two things, this x minimum, x maximum and y maximum, I have to save to workspace. Just to press save to workspace. Okay, and it will ask what is the thing which it has been to be named. So I will simply mention it as x max and y max. So I will save these things in the workspace window. I will open it later. Next I am removing these two lines. Okay, I am removing these two lines, and then I am going to save the standard deviation for x and standard deviation for y. So these two values are also we are seeing here. Now these one I will try to save it in the workspace. So as x std and y std values, a data set value will be stored in the workspace window. Suppose I need to go it for the second graph. So simply go to the statistics here, select it and press t versus a series function. Now for the series function, that is for the red color graph, I can able to customize. So now I will go for mean, median and y and x median values. It will be shown like this. I can able to save it to the workspace. So I will mention here as x median and y median. like this two data I will mention, and then I can able to ask it as close. So like that we can able to customize our things. And how these are going to be shown in the workspace. See, here Xmax values are there now. If I double click this Xmax, automatically a spreadsheet file will be open whatever the values of Xmax, or simply if it is not opening properly, then go here, type Xmax. Okay, so you will get that particular Xmax values whatever we have stored earlierly. Next, how we are going to save this file? Now I have to save this one into one JPEG file or PNG file, and then I have to store this one into export this one into Word document like this. So first of all I need to save it. Go to file menu, save as. Save as, if I select means it will be saved in JPEG. If I go for the save, it will be selected in the figure only. So here I will try to change it to JPEG. By default that will be in the MATLAB figure. If I save in the MATLAB figure, we can able to edit multiple number of times. If I save in the JPEG, we cannot able to edit it. I am going for JPEG. I am giving some random name, sample, and save it. You can see a flashlight which will be flashed like this. So once the flashlight has been flashed in the white color, then it indicates that the file has been saved. So I will open C documents. In the documents I'll go to the sample programs. This is the path which I have set. In the sample programs I am having a file. This is my file. So I will open it. So soonly we can able to save this particular function graph file into JPEG file like this. So these are the things which are related to the data statistics and how we are going to save the various kinds of files in the MATLAB. Thank you.